Hello students, today we are going to take lesson 2 in unit 1 under title Comparing and Ordering Rational Numbers. Okay, in this lesson we will take 4 skills. At first, we learn to represent any rational number on the number line. Then we learn to compare between two rational numbers. After that, we can arrange any numbers of rational number in ascending and descending order. And finally, we will talk about density of rational numbers. Okay, let's start. At first, we should know how to represent any rational number on the number line. And after we talk about that, we should remember that the number line is the positive rational number are represented on the number line by points. Points lying on the right hand side of the point, which represents the number 0, and the negative rational number are represented by points lying on the left hand side of this point, which represents the number 0. So this drawing should be in my mind, and the 0 and the positive numbers in the right hand side and the negative numbers in the right hand side. Okay, if I give you an example, the question say represent the rational number 3/4 on the number line. At first I will draw the number line, then I will put the given number on any specific point. So put 3/4 on a specific point. Then I know that the number increased in the right hand side. So 3/4, what come next? Right, 4/4. Notice that 4/4, which means 1, an integer called 1. So I will continue. Before 3/4 comes 2/4, and before it 1/4, and before it 0/4. And I know that any number divided 0, I know that any number divide any 0 divided any number, it will be 0. So I represent the rational number 3/4, which is between the two integers 0 and 1. Okay, let's see another example. Represent the rational number -7/5 on the number line. At first, draw the number line, then choose a specific point and say it is -7/5. And I know on the right hand side the number is greater than. So what is the number after -7/5? Right, -6/5. Mister, -6 is less than -7. Wrong. In the negative, the greater number is the smaller. So after -6/5 there is -5/5. What do you notice? -5/5 is an integer equal what? Equal -1. Okay, and before -7/5 there is -8/5, -9/5, -10/5. Ask yourself, -10/5, is that an integer? Yes. Equal what? Equal -2. So I know that the rational number -7/5 lies between -2 and -1. The next point is how to compare between two rational numbers. Let's see some examples. Write the correct sign, greater than, smaller than, or equal. Okay. At first, negative half and 0. I know that 0 is greater than any negative number. So the answer of the first question is smaller than, because 0 is greater than any negative number. The next question. Negative quarter and negative 1 over 6. Who is greater? In any fraction, to can solve this type of question, I will make cross multiplication. So 4 by 1 and 6 by 1. When I multiply 4 by 1, it will give me 4. And when I multiply 6 multiply 1, give me 6. Okay, but here there is negative in the both sides, negative 6 and negative 4. I know that in negative the greater number is the smaller, so negative 4 it will be greater than the negative 6. Okay, number C, absolute 15 over 2. What does the absolute do? Absolute is the negative, and here there is no negative, so 15 over 2, and the right digit is 7.5. When I make 7.5 in the fraction form, it will be 7 by 2 plus 1 over 2, and it will give me 15 over 2. So the both side 15 over 2, so the answer will be equal. Okay, after that 1 over 4 and 1 over 6. Make the cross multiplication. 1 by 6 give me 6, and 1 by 4 give me 4. So what is the greater? 6. Okay, the answer will be greater than. 0.5 and 2 over 8. I know that 2 over 8 can be simplified into 1 over 4. And 1 over 4, if I put it on the calculator, it will give me 0.25. 0.25. Who is greater, 0.5 or 0.25? Right, 0.5, so greater than. Okay, absolute, negative 10 over 9. What does the absolute do? It's a negative, so it will be 10 over 9. And make a cross multiplication, 9 by 1 and 10 by 1, it will give me 9 in the right hand side and 10 in the right hand side. So 10 is greater than the 9. Okay, note that when the fractions that I compare between have the same denominator, the great numerator is the greatest fraction. And when I have two fractions to compare between and they have the same numerator, the smallest number is the greatest number, is the greatest fraction. So here 5 and 5 in the same numerator. 9 or 7 is greater, 7 is greater, because in the same numerator. Okay, number 3. We will take to how to arrange between rational numbers in ascending or descending. For example, represent the following rational numbers on the number line, then arrange them ascendingly. Okay, at first I should know that I want to convert all the given numbers into same fraction, have the same denominator. Okay, I note that 7 over 5 and 9 over 5. So I try to convert all the given numbers into a number over 5. Okay, 0 can convert it into 0 over 5, because 0 divided any number equal 0. So 2, I will know that 2 equal 2 over 1. And to convert it to 5 in the denominator, I will multiply it by 5. The two terms of the fraction by 5. So 2 by 5 and 1 by 5 give me 10 over 5. Here 10 over 5. and negative 1, I know that negative 1 equal negative 1 over 1, and multiply the both terms of the fraction by 5, it will give me negative 5 over 5. Here I have 5 rational numbers, all have the same denominator. So now arrange it ascendingly from the smallest to the greatest. The smallest digits is negative 5, then 0, then 7, then 9, then 10. So the answer of this question, negative 5 over 5, 0 over 5, 7 over 5, 9 over 5, 10 over 5. Finally, we should learn the definition of the density of the rational number. Between any two different rational number, there exists an infinite number of rational numbers. Thus, the rational number is dense. Okay, let's see an example. Question say to find 3 rational numbers included between 1 over 3 and 1 over 2. I want 3 rational numbers between these two rational numbers. Okay, at first you should multiply the two denominators by itself. So 3 multiply 2 give me 6, and I will put the 6 in the two denominators. Okay, then make a cross multiplication. 2 multiply 1 give me 2 in the numerator of the left number, and 3 multiply 1 give me 3. I will put it in the numerator of the right digit. Okay, now can you find 3 rational numbers between 2 over 6 and 3 over 6? No, I can't find it. So if you can't find any rational numbers between the two new numbers, multiply all the terms of the fraction by 10. So 2 by 10, 6 by 10, 3 by 10, 6 by 10. It will give me 20 over 60 and 30 over 60. Now I can find 3 rational numbers between 20 over 60 and 30 over 60. The 3 rational numbers is 21 over 60, 22 over 60, 23 over 60. Finally, I wish you understand this lesson, and I wish to see you in the next lesson, and goodbye.